As humans and individuals, there are a lot of practices we engage in. There are a lot of things we buy, there are a lot of things we consume without knowing that these things are actually ruining our finances and that these things are actually draining our pockets. So, in this video, I'll be telling you things to actually control, things to actually watch and checkmate so that you don't drain your finances and so that you don't ruin your wealth. So once again, this is Femzy Good Life. If you're joining me for the first time, on this channel we review products, we review lifestyle, healthy living, and give you tips about the good life. Please do well to subscribe, turn on the notification bell so that you'll be notified each time we post a video. And to my returning subscribers, thank you so much for growing this channel. Thank you so much for growing this community. So once again, I'll be going straight to the point. And number one on my list is gadgets. We live in a digital era. This is the mobile world, and everyone wants to upgrade from iPads, from iPhones to Androids and tablets and laptops. We all want to go with the most trendy gadgets, which is totally unnecessary. I think most of the time when we upgrade to newer versions, most times we don't even get to use all of these apps. We want to buy the newest television sets that go for $500,000. We want to upgrade our living rooms. We want to buy the latest consoles, the latest phones, the latest gadgets. But most times we don't need it. So long as what you have does the job, you really do not need to upgrade to the latest version. What you need are just the basics. Does that phone, does it have the required apps? Does it work fast? That's all you need. So you really do not have to keep up with the trend. Secondly, for my ladies, our bags. Most times we tend to splurge on bags. You see a bag and then it's leather, it's designer, it's Hermes, and then you just want to purchase the bag. So most times, what do you need this bag for? It could be you need something to take to the office. It could be you need something to take for that dinner party or for work. So I think what you need is probably a laptop bag, an office bag, and then outing bags. You don't really need to splurge so much on bags. Another product or another item that ladies always tend to spend so much on is cosmetics. We tend to spend so much money buying cosmetic products. Some you need to get something for your face, for your eyes, for your nose, for your outing, for outgoing, outdoors, indoors, sunscreen. You just need the regular. You need the basics. You don't really need to spend so much on cosmetics. Next off for both male and female are shoes. Most of us, I inclusive, we are obsessed with shoes. You go to my wardrobe and you see lots of shoes. I think we should genuinely ask ourselves, how many times do I really wear these shoes? If you wear them, oh, fine, well and good. But if you don't, you may need to curtail your spending habits. Shoes are basically for comfort. Shoes are classy. You need good shoes, but you really do not need to spend far above your means. I think we should watch how much we budget and how much we spend buying shoes, especially the gentlemen. Most gentlemen do not play with their shoes. They just acquire and acquire. And for the men, it's a thing of class. But you really need to control it. Before buying it, ask yourself if you really need it. Next off is makeup, from foundation. I used to be a lover of MAC. I used to really love MAC. I used to love fancy beauty products. They are pricey anyway, but when it comes to makeup, expensive does not always mean good. Sometimes you can get makeup that has good quality and a very good coverage that really doesn't need to be pricey. Next off are thrift clothes. Most times, especially for those in Africa, we usually get thrift clothes for like very low prices, and because they are quite affordable, there is the tendency to actually buy a lot of these thrift clothes. But the truth is that what you need are some few good quality clothing. You really don't need to buy a heap of clothes just because it's cheap. Sometimes there's this temptation that, oh, because it's cheap, because it's not pricey, I can buy everything I want, I can buy what I want, but it's not necessary. I think what you need are a few good quality clothes. You don't have to keep buying thrift clothes, or you can, better still, you can get a combination of both old and new clothes. Next off are, for my ladies, wigs, hair extensions, and the likes. We tend to have that curly hair, the straight one, the short one, the colored one, the burgundy. But is it really necessary? I guess the answer is no. Why? Because hair is not something that actually should define you. You can have a few good wigs, a few good extensions, and that's as good as it gets. But I noticed that most times a vendor posts a particular hair sample on Instagram, and we just want to get it. There's this insatiable urge for new hair extensions, new hair wigs. So you must always put that in check, because that can actually wreck you. Most times I'll be like, oh, I'm buying this hair and this is going to be my last hair. But the truth is, it never works. The next one is jewelry. Yes, if it's not gold, please do not go for it. Like, it's good to buy jewelry, yes, but the thing is, jewelry that is not gold or silver, when it's fancy or costume, they are nice, they are affordable, but with time they begin to damage, they may break, and you do not get good value for your money. But with gold, you can always resell and buy new ones. So the next one is junk food and snacks. So this is another thing, I'm also very guilty of it. You just feel you're hungry, and then you just try and pop something, you just try and pop up a pack. It could either be, biscuit, cookies, chocolates, and whatnot. So by the time you calculate how much you spend every day, you find out that you're way beyond, above your budget. So these are the habits that I think you should actually curtail to control the way you spend. If you watch these habits, then you'll be saving a whole lot of money. Thanks for watching this video.